For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kara Gateau, and I am Mandy's maid of honor and younger sister.
And I'm Caitlyn Claire, and I'm Mandy's maid of dishonor and older cousin.
Mandy, we just wanted to thank you for begging us to be your maids of honor. It was a very tough decision, but after a grueling decision-making meeting with Caitlyn, we decided we would stand by your side in exchange for this beautiful microphone and free alcohol.
All right, so, are you ready for this? All right, so being her older, more wise, and decently attractive cousin, I'm single, guys. I've known Mandy since the day she was born. Only having older brother figures, I love you guys, I was thrilled to finally have a younger sister figure to corrupt. Showing her a life of lip smackers, chapstick, bologna sandwiches, Pokemon cards, and turning the garage into a roller skating rink. However, little did I know things would occasionally go awry, as evidenced by getting into occasional scratch fights over Barbie dolls, or scream matches about who could wear the newest, most fashionable Little Mermaid costume during a game of dress-up. So obviously Mandy would always win. The spats were totally worth it, as I still have brainwashed my sweet little blonde cousin into thinking that I was her cool, hip and happening sister she had never had. I was on top of the world. I was finally getting used to having Mandy follow me around as my naive minion, until she was blessed with a minion of her own.
It's me, I'm the minion. As my older sister, Mandy was more of a test devil. She got to do everything first. The bad thing about that, as her younger sister, I got all the hand-me-downs. Hand-me-downs clothes, shoes, and makeup. More importantly, the hand-me-down training bra. I was forced to wear all of Mandy's clothes that did not fit her anymore against my will. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, yeah, right.
Including the bras. The good thing about her being older than me, she turned 21 before me. With us looking a lot alike, I got away with pretending to be her. That meaning, I was Amanda Gateau a good percentage of my college years. That being said, I am sorry for getting you banned from Cock and Bulls. It was an accident.
Oh, my favorite idea.
All right, so let's talk about how these lovebirds met. All right, so being in high school with Mandy, I would always be sure to get the gossip either from her or other sources. Hey, Southview, what's up?
Woo!
Right? So, I mean, I was very popular in high school. People might not have known my exact name, but because Mandy was a cheerleader, I got the honor of having the name Mandy's cousin. In fact, roaming the hallways would kind of sound like this.
Wait, you're Mandy's cousin, right?
I'm Caitlyn. My name is Caitlyn. All right? So, anyways, I got the 411 that Mandy met this boy from our rival high school, Northview. Any Northview people in here? Boo! Ladies and gentlemen, he was not a Southview Cougar, but he was a Northview Wildcat, and this was scandalous. They actually met long before high school, as Mandy told me she met this hunk named Alex at a soccer event in the 6th grade, and they were low-key digging each other.
Then, of course, life happened, and their brief, adolescent, flirty friendship was put on the back burner for a little while. However, Mandy woke up one day feeling bold and fierce and decided to rekindle this awkward yet steamy romance her senior year of high school. She decided to slide into Alex's DMs.
Alright, so a quick side note for all you old people out there. DM stands for direct message. You're welcome. So if you hear someone say, she slid into his DMs, that can be translated into old speak as, she hath sended her suitor thine private direct message on the Facebook.
Anyways, this DM led to Mandy and Alex going to prom in 2012. And hey guys, look, we made it!
So when I met Alex while taking pictures before Northview's prom, my initial thought was, oh, this poor soul has no idea what he's in for. Mandy, just like the rest of our family, has this talent of acting normal during the beginning stages of a relationship, and then later on, releasing the weird. So this sucker was in for a treat. Being Mandy's older cousin, I always size these guys up and make sure they would treat her as a prince would treat a princess, as a John Gateau would treat a Laura. He must be a total sweetheart or he's out, all right? So, but after chatting with Alex, I knew in my heart that he was a kind, loving, goofy, good-hearted guy. I knew he'd stick around for a long time.
When I first heard about the relationship, or more specifically Alex, we were on spring break and I honestly thought Mandy was joking when she told me she had been talking to a guy with the last name Wiener. I mean, how could I not? I remember the first time meeting Alex. He was so sweet and shy. He complimented Mandy well because, well, she never shuts up. Anyone who knows Mandy knows how quirky she is, and I have never seen a man handle that better than Alex. He deals with her constant vacuuming even when there is literally nothing on the ground. And he pretends to laugh at her weird, corny jokes, and not to mention the man deals with the constant reruns of all the Harry Potters. I actually knew Alex was her soulmate when Mandy suggested to have a Harry Potter-themed wedding, and he didn't oppose or run. It was a match made in Harry Potter heaven.
And as you see, that idea was tastefully vetoed by those who care about her well-being and reputation.
That's right.
You're welcome.
On a more serious note, Alex, in my years of knowing you and growing to love you more and more, you have become the brother I always wanted, literally always, and now I get to have. I could not think of anyone more perfect for my sister and anyone else I'd rather officially welcome into this crazy family.
And Mandy and Alex, we are so thrilled that you are embarking on this journey of marriage together. We wish you the happiest of years together, and we thought it would be appropriate to conclude with a poem that captures this very moment of your marriage.
You're surrounded by your loved ones, and all are wishing you well, as you create a brand new chapter in the story that's yours to tell.
We talk about the memories you have yet to make together, and the moments you've already shared to be carried with you forever.
But take the time to live today as your marriage begins. Look around and soak it up, the moment that we are in.
For this is where the magic starts, when you both say your vows. You pledge to spend your lives as one because of the love that you feel now.
So yes, here's to a future that is bright and warm and clear. But more than that, here's to right now and what it means to be here.
All right, everybody, please raise your glasses as we toast the new Mr. and Mrs. Weiner. Weiner. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Congrats, Mandy and Alex. We love you so much.